basically trying to pump out more videos, so you might be obsessed with me. I got all the windows up. It is hot. I like to roll the windows down. I'm anti-central air at times. One of those days is today. It's 83 degrees at 9:50 in the morning. And I got long sleeves on and leggings. With a crop top underneath though. Anyhow, anyway, it seems like my video about a lost identity is getting a lot of views pretty quickly, much quicker than I anticipated, to be honest. There was a gentleman who made like a really profound comment and very eye-opening. I watched it yesterday before I went to rest, and it gave me some thought-provoking ideas and concepts, and it's true. And it's to say that I've already thought about all of those things as far as my parents having their own traumas and knowing the information in their childhoods, because I'm very probing. I asked questions when I was starting the whole genealogy process. I started about 12 years ago, and when people stop providing information and start shimming and shining, as I like to say, giving information, then you most definitely know there's some shit that's to be covered. I had uncovered some, I have to open this window. I had uncovered some serious information already thus far, and I feel like I'm at a point where I need to share, I guess you could say, with people more. My camera angle is wild right now. Hold on. About it. So I'm really trying to keep it under wraps a little bit longer until I can most definitely feel like I know 100% the facts and the truth, because I don't. It's just a suspicion. But I say that all to say, when you're doing this genealogy research, and I highly recommend that people do, and don't get me wrong, sometimes the census records can throw you off, because even with my step-grandfather, when I was uncovering his records, like his actual aunt wasn't listed on the census because she was conceived, you know, as a secret baby through the slave master. So she's not listed on the census as a biological child, but that is his aunt. Do you understand? So it's like there are a lot of things on the census records that may not make sense. Like I had found a 10-year-old child that was a female listed on the census records, born in Puerto Rico, but nobody knows who that is because they're saying it's supposed to be a male. But in reality, that should say female, and I don't think they would lie about something like that. That's just me. But who knows? I mean, you know, I don't really rock with the GMVT like that. I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. And I was so anxious to do census records at one point, and I still have yet to participate in that. I don't even see my identity on any census records. Like when I do the research, like actively for myself, the only thing that comes up is my yearbook information, which is also a red flag to me. You know what I mean? I was living in one of these people houses at some point when this shit was done. You know what I mean? Like, and my name doesn't populate anywhere. So I say that all to say this. Yeah, camera, stop playing. Follow me over here. I say that all to say this. Like, it is exhausting when you're trying to find out this stuff, because there is so many secrets in our community surrounding genealogy, the truth. There was incest, there was rape, you know, there were so many things that were taking place in the home. There was like 15 people living in one space together, you know, just shit that don't make sense. But I promise you, it's going to all come to the forefront when you start digging. And I used to always watch those shows, you know, genealogy shows growing up, when the celebrities would go, you know, look them up. on my maternal side. So it's been a little difficult, and that's the most annoying thing to me. People always talk about how you should get over slavery, and I'm at a point now I don't think slavery existed, to be honest. I feel like it actually is something that they kind of conjured up for us to believe, because I genuinely believe that we were here first. And they came over and were like, yo, we can make these people work for us. They won't know, like any better or whatever. But I won't go down that rabbit hole right now. Look up Dane Calloway. He's really good for stuff like that. But say that all to say, when you start learning about your history and start putting in the numbers and crossing the I's, dotting the T's, you really become empowered about who you are. That saying, you don't know where you're going until you know where you're from, is valid. And in the Black and brown community, in the community, I'll say more than likely, because I'm tired of identifying Black and brown. So in the community, for the most part, people are 9 times out of 10 confused because they can't even go back to their history 2 generations, 3 generations, which is just so unfortunate. Like a lot of my friends who are Asian descent, a lot of my friends are, Caucasian, Indian. They know who their ancestors are, which is why they have ancestor altars. But we're the people who kind of originated that tradition, if you will, and don't even worship or provide offerings to the ancestors because we don't even know who they are. So you really have to do the research. And I feel like these white people, and when I say white, I mean supremacists, these white people know who we are, and they know that we are the true ones, the royal bloodline that floods this planet with life in any capacity. They know who we are, they just don't want you to know who you are. And once you find out who you are, it's a wrap. And I think the only way to really tap into that is genealogy as much as you can, and ancestor. So like I was watching some pastor say yesterday that he didn't like Black Panther because of the ancestor worship. And I'm like, it's who we are as a people. I think there are some moments where things may go a little too in depth. Don't get me wrong. I can attest and agree to that. But overall, it's how you get shit done in the spiritual. It's how shit gets done. If you don't believe in reincarnation, and I don't even want to keep going down this line right now, but I think that something's wrong with you. If you feel like this is somehow we just magically got here and there is no one that created us, and to dust you are, to dust you will return. Sure, true statement, because matter is matter. There's matter all around us. But at the end of the day, I have to honor somebody that came before me, because I believe in different realms, and I believe in different lifetimes and past lives and so on and so forth. They say like sometimes when you birth a baby, they come through as an ancestor. That's reincarnation. What the hell are y'all talking about? Oh, this person acts just like my grandmother, my aunt, my uncle, my grandpa, my cousin who transitioned.